What potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. He wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Spins away. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run him again. Across the 45. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Hits inside. It's Pringle. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The throw to the outside is complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Pringle. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, looking for a man. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enis, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running.
There he goes to the left. Past the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point is good. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Now on the counter. Quick spin on the run. There he goes. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Might as well run him again. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Racing to the right. Touchdown Hurricane. The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands, guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Martin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Wants to throw on first. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Pulls it in, it's Jones. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Quick give, it's Martin. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after they catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Drives inside. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Hits the hole. It's Martin. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Running inside, it's Martin. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on the punt, and he's got room. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got his man. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, it's Pringle. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for room. It's Martin. He breaks a tackle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
second down to the air. He's got his man across the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Not a chance. Missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Daniels. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Caught.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense playing a bail technique. Snap to the back. Turning it on. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's start with the Missouri State Bears, taking on the number 14 team, the Baylor Bears. And it's Missouri State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Gets a hand in there.
And I think the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
The Nittany Lions looking to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to pass on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Martin. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Spins away. All by himself down the middle. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Miami! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Enough to move the chains. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
To the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Got an alley, jukes his way for more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Yet another tremendous all-purpose back that the Canes use both running and receiving.
And showing you he can do it all. And listen, if I'm this offense, continue to find this guy, feed him, let him make big plays, let this Hurricane crowd go nuts.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Right at the line. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The play in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20 on a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The quick game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st. Finds his target, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Right side, it's Howard. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Using his legs, it's Martin. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established. And this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well. But they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success. And they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lay. Reels it in. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And the Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Maybe some room here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Finds his man. Touchdown, Penn State. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Spits it out to the back. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Canes. Took it all the way back to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he's coming out of the end zone. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Gore. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. They'll try the left side. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Direct snap. There's some room. He's at the 40. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Smith takes the handoff. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised this
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Driving forward, it's Gore. Got him right there.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Burrowing for yardage.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sees an alley. Got the 1st down. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Turning it on. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Pringle. Here's got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And he punches it in the end zone, and man, oh man, has this running back been impressive. Just the amounts of licks he's taken and just kept moving forward. Like, they made no bones about it, Palmer. They were going to run the football, and they did. They gave it to him over and over again. The defense knew it was coming, and he still performed.
It's incredible. The head coach called him into his office earlier in the week, and he said, look, we are going to force feed you the football. You have to carry this for us on our way to victory. And he was glad to accept that challenge. He did it today, David. He took a beating. He is going to need the ice tub. He's going to need cryotherapy. He's going to need a good stretch, and he needs some sleep. But, man, did he ever deliver for his offense and his team. The defense blows up the ISO play by getting penetration right up the middle, and that forces the negative play.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Rides to back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.